And what is up, my friends? And I am sorry for the wind noise, but today we got projects to talk about. So I know I don't know if I talked about this in my last video as far as what we're doing with some of my 650s, but I think we got some plans established, and just check it out, guys. So check this out. Golly, that wind noise sucks. So okay, guys, you guys know that this was the original summer plan for this summer, and I still think it is, just because this one's already titled, registered. I got the registration stickers for it. So I have a build that we're going to do. We're going to do a full West Coast build. The West Coast build isn't going to 100% happen to this ski, but we're going to get a motor built, which we're going to talk about inside here in a few minutes, and get this ski running for this summer. But the end of this summer or going into next summer, this ski is going to go through some major changes. So and when I say major, it's going to lose the paint job. We're going to do something else with it, and we're going to do something just kind of cool and crazy. So stay tuned for that. But also talking about this project. So I remember I told you guys in one of my other videos that I want to do something cool, something custom with this one. So we are going to do something custom. We're not going to do anything too crazy. So I know we were just talking about wanting to do a West Coast build, and I got a lot of parts to do a complete West Coast build with a high compression head and everything. Of course, it's going to be an Ocean Pro head because that's what I have right now. But this ski is going to be a full retro build. So I actually found some pictures of my dad's old 650, which I will insert here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of mimic my dad's old build a little bit, inspired by his old 650. We're going to strip, gut this hull, repaint it, reprep it, kind of give this one that late 80s, early 90s kind of build theme, and inspiration of my dad's old ski. So that, and I just think it'd be cool to kind of like do a retro build. So that's what this hull is going to be for now. It's going to be just basically all the West Coast stuff's going to go on here. We're going to do the West Coast ride plate, intake grate, the motor we're going to build. We're going to talk about inside here in just a minute. And this ski is just going to be fully built and inspired by my dad's 650 from when I was a kid. And then this one, after we get the motor running, dialed and everything, and that hole's painted and ready to go, we'll pull the motor out of this one because I'm going to use this one as my test ski. And after that all goes down and that one's done and running and makes everything happy for me, this one's going to get stripped down, repainted, and I'm actually going to paint this ski and my Superjet, which is under the cover over here. I actually found some sort of a cover for it, which is kind of nice. But this is my 95 Superjet. Check out my other videos. You'll see about this one. But I'm going to paint this ski to match the Superjet. The Superjet and this 650 is going to get matching paint jobs, as well as the turfs on them are going to kind of match. We're going to make kind of a custom chin pad for this one to go with the theme of what I'm going to do, as well as this one is going to get the engine swap instead of this one. So that gives me kind of time to plan out my builds a little more, and I'm pretty stoked, pretty excited. But this ski, you'll get the scoop on this ski after you see one of my other upcoming videos. I got a lot of upcoming videos, guys, so just be patient and watch, and you'll see what's going on. But we're going to go inside and talk about the inspiration build for this ski. Okay, guys, so we're talking about inspiration. Here it is. Check it out. Inspiration. So as you guys can see here, I have a motor that came out of one of the skis that's still kind of intact from, I was trying to swap jugs and top ends and stuff, and I didn't really know what I was doing. So I've been talking to my buddy Billy, and he's really sharp with his two-stroke stuff. So what's gonna happen is this motor is gonna go to him. I'm probably gonna repaint this starter. We're gonna strip this case down, repaint the case, and this motor is gonna get a bored over top end. We might re-sleeve the jug depending on how big of a bore we go with. This jug's in pretty good shape, so it might just need to be honed a little bit. But my buddy Billy knows a little more about setting this kind of stuff up. But the cool thing is the fact that this setup that's going to go into that ski that we're just talking about, the retro build, it's going to have, I have that West Coast intake manifold, which is this guy right here. I'm going to clean and polish this guy up. And then we got a Kean carburetor, which I think we're going to do on the retro build. Retro it out. And then, what else? We're going to polish this Ocean Pro head for that motor. So it's going to have an Ocean Pro high compression head. It's the only thing on it that's really not going to be West Coast other than the carburetor, the Kean. But we're going to rock the West Coast intake manifold. And then also, outside in the ski, I got to show you guys. Okay, so coming back out here to this ski, and this ski actually does need a lot of work, guys, as far as what we're going to do with it. Yeah, anyways, I'm also going to try and find some trim pieces for this one as well when we put this one together. But look at all those pipe setups I got. Woohoo! So I actually have 2 complete West Coast pipes. So I'm going to keep one for this build, and I think I'm going to use the other one for that build over there where we're going to do with that setup. But so this ski actually is going to have a full West Coast pipe cone. Down here, if you can see it, I have a West Coast exhaust manifold. And this ski also, it's kind of hard to see right now, I haven't taken it out, but I got a West Coast water box as well. So full West Coast exhaust components. I mean, all the way from the motor to the pipe. And then in here, went back into the garage. I should have showed you this before I went out there. But, I'm panting. Ugh. So, as you guys can see right here, I'm either going to get these polished or powder coated. I have a West Coast intake grate. West Coast ride plate. So it's going to be a full West Coast early 90s nostalgia retro inspired build. I'm very excited about it, and I'm very excited of the fact that we're going to kind of copy my dad's old ski a little bit, even though his ski was set up a little bit different. But I'm pretty excited. It's going to be like a full nostalgia 90s build. So I'm pretty excited about that build as well. I'm probably going to get started on the motor here in the next week or so. I got to get the motor and stuff over to Billy to get started. As far as figuring out what bore kit we're going to go with and getting it built, put together, and then getting everything transferred into the black ski for testing. So I'm planning on having the black ski out on the water this summer with this full Inspiration West Coast 650 build in it. It's not going to be complete because I'm going to run a different ride plate and intake that's actually on that ski right now. I might just swap it all on there for this summer, just kind of get it dialed. And then when the other hole's registered and painted, I'm going to swap everything over, and then we're going to get started on the plan with that one. all I'm going to tell you guys for right now, after the black ski is done being used for a test ski, as I said, we're going to paint match it to the Superjet. And then also my skis are, other than the nostalgia build is going, or the retro build, whatever you guys want to call it, those skis are actually going to get race graphics kits. I originally wasn't going to do race graphics kits, but I kind of decided in the inspiration of my channel, Evan67 Vlogs, they're going to get my my 67 number on them. So that, and I'm also thinking about getting a new graphics kit for my YZ450. I found a kit online that I'm kind of starting to like a little bit. It's a little more retro inspiration. So I'm thinking about doing a graphics kit on my bike again as well. So a lot of stuff going on, a lot of thoughts, a lot of ideas, but that's kind of what's going on with that build. This next week, we're going to start getting cranky on actually turning wrenches and doing some stuff, but just keep in tune, hit the bell notification, like, comment, subscribe, and we're going to get some stuff going here soon, guys. So this last week has pretty much just been update videos on what's going on. I got a lot going on, and if you haven't seen the other video already, I'm not sure what order I'm going to put these in, but for those of you guys who know or who don't know yet, probably in the next video, you're going to kind of see the direction with one of the other builds we got going on, and another future build. Yay! So, see you guys soon. We'll talk to you guys later. Peace.